Hello, hello. I was apparently hungrier than I thought. So, I'm eating. So check this out. Well, first, I'm your girl Kizzy. I'm on my tablet. I got two mirrors over here on this side, and every time I go to, there you go. There's my girl Lizzie. So the two mirrors over here, and every now and then I'll see in the mirror something go from left to right, and in that mirror of left to right, it's from there to there. I keep seeing the silhouette of somebody. I just don't know who. Sorry, y'all. I gotta get this back on for a minute. We partied hardy a minute ago. They're looking at me wanting my food. How is everybody? I ain't gonna be on here for too much longer. Getting tired. I'm running off of NOS, the energy drink. Hey, bestie. How you doing, babe? Hey, sunflower. How you doing? I'm scarfing down these jasmine rice. Hey, dog mom, how are you? I made this jasmine rice with Velveeta cheese in it. I wanted to try something different. I had to have my cheese either way. It feels so good to get some air. A little bit ago, right? I could have sworn I saw somebody right here, right next to me. Like, right here. And I go look over and nobody's there. Wow. I wish you would send it this way. For real. I would love to visit Australia. I'll never get to, though. I'm gonna go eat a few more bites of this. I had some Oscar Mayer cheese weenies. I had like two left. I just scarfed those down. It was so good. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with the sound on the computer probably tomorrow. I know, right? Really? come by too, for real. Like, hang out a couple weeks. At least like 2 weeks. Hang out in country I've never been in. It was really cool. I've never been out the country ever. I ain't joking. I've come at least a few weeks. Shit. Hey, lady. And my craft American singles too. I'm a cheese freak. Can't help it. Oh, Lindsay, you still here? Hey, shorty, how you doing, baby? Okay, so just know, any kind of support from anybody, people will come after you, talking their bullshit about me. Just remember that. Hey, misunderstood. So make sure everybody knows that anybody that support me in the slightest, people will come after you talking their shit about me. Just saying. Just saying. Really? Jordan, stay out of the cars. Good morning. I'm gonna finish eating. And then probably go to bed. We had a party tonight though. And I was a DJ. What now, y'all? Okay, I'm taking this off because I want a cigarette. And Shorty, stay out of cars. I love you. Stay out of cars. See, I have to turn it off and then on, because when it's off, I turn it off. I don't keep it on me 24/7. Ow. So when I feel I need air, I get it. I'm supposed to smoke a cigarette. After the cigarette, I'll probably put it back on. So what happened this time, Shorty? And whose fault was it? Oh, God. Are you okay? Are you in the hospital again watching me? Okay. I think I ate all I could. Thank you. Thank you for following. Yeah, I think I've all I could. Oh my gosh. Broke a nerve in your head and broke your rotator cuff. Damn, girl. Mm. I hope you made a report. And you sure that nerve in your head wasn't already broke? Joking, baby. Good. See, something like that sounds like my cuz. I got two cousins that are prone to accidents. One cuz is prone to ankle accidents. I'm gonna tell you what. And the other one is prone to wrist accidents. Wrist or ankles on one cousin, the other one just ankles. I'm all the time getting one of them will come over, just open the door and say they just got back from the hospital because of this and this, and I'm like, damn. So, yeah. What's up, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. You know you want to. Trying to breathe. My nose is stopped up. But come on in. Come on in. I'm gonna act crazy so y'all will come in. I'm gonna smoke my cigarette. And then I'm gonna go in there with Mama for a minute and let y'all say hey to her. Only if that chat's moving, though. If it ain't moving, I ain't going back there with y'all. We have been moving, a whole lot of likes. Help support me and Mama in ways that y'all already know how. That's right. That's right. As soon as I'm done with my cigarette, I'm gonna go take her a cigarette and let her say hey to y'all. I feel like I hurt my lip. I feel like it's bleeding. Okay, so I got 70 people in here. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know what? I might even show you the evidence of it on the computer. Thank you, Samantha. So, y'all know, or do y'all know what gingivitis and gum disease looks like? Hi, Gayla. How are you? Just so you know, the camera's right here on my tablet and the chat's over here. Just letting everybody know. If you're new here, I'm your girl Kizzy. Life of the party's in her room. I'm going to finish my smoke right here, and then we're going to go back, let her have a smoke, and let y'all have fun with her too. I smoke my cigarettes because it's my only anxiety reliever, and if you don't like it, it's okay for you to see your way out of this chat. I don't wear my nose hose right now or 24/7 because I choose not to. That's my right, my will, because I don't give a fuck what you think, okay? Got it. And I was going to talk about my NOS, but I don't have it here. I emptied it by drinking it. So, regardless of my heart problems, I am on hospice anyway, and I'm going to drink my NOS if I want to. Nobody's perfect. These are my only ways of anxiety relief. So anyway, if you don't like it, it's okay to leave. No hard feelings. To those that are here, what's up? You missed a good party earlier tonight. But who knows about gingivitis and gum disease? In both of which is what I got. Okay? So, I'm going to look up. Hey, Christy. How you doing, baby? I'm going to look up on my computer what gum disease looks like and gingivitis. This way, y'all know what the fuck it looks like. Yeah, it can cause heart disease. It's a very good possibility. It helped with mine, but it didn't cause mine. I can tell you that now. You first, Maxo, whatever. So anyway, gingivitis. Oh, and by the way, Max, come up with some better material, please, because that's just boring me now. So anyway, show y'all what it looks like. Because my dad had gum disease and my mom's got gingivitis. I got both. So, hey Kelly. Yes, I am, Betty. I understand, Becky. I'm sorry to hear that. So, trying to find a good one that y'all would understand what I'm saying. Hey Janelle. Oh, I know. It's just I like proving haters wrong. Oh, I know, baby. I just like proving people wrong. That's all. Better yet, you know what? I'll just make a post about it later and explain that to you then. Because I won't have to put two separate videos together. Really? Let's see. I'm going to go back to... No, you're good, dog mom. It's the fake name with the terrible material, the Max motherfucker, whoever that is. Don't care who that is. Hey, South Africa, FaceTime, huh? So the question was, you know what gingivitis and gum disease look like. So if you know what that look like, oh, I'm not. So, like I said, my dad had gum disease. One of them's got gum disease, one got gingivitis. I got both, okay? And that's what caused it to where my teeth rot from the inside out and make it where they break apart. So, no, I do use oxygen. It's just I use it when I want to. How? When I want to, okay? Tell me, does everybody here do exactly what they're told to do or what they want to do? Ever? Like, do you? I'm not doing what someone tells me to do because I don't do well with, commands. I do as I want, okay? Considering I've made it this far in hospice, okay, to where I'm going to live my life the way I want, okay, the way I want. So if I don't want to wear it, I'm not going to fucking wear it. I'm not going to use it if I don't want to fucking use it. You got me? Yeah. I don't know. Will they dance her? Or is that... Oh, yeah, okay. Exactly. You do what you want. You don't got to. And if you really want to know what my doctor's orders were, you wouldn't even ask that question. Who's meowing? If I literally did what my doctor said to do, I wouldn't be on live right now. Period. I'll be in the hospital right now. I legit don't want to do that. Because I don't want to fucking do that. You know? It's my life. I'm going to live it out how I want to. How I want to. Not you. Me. Me. Okay? So, if I don't want to wear the nose hose, I ain't going to. Period. I smoke cigarettes because it's my only anxiety reliever. Y'all may have more options. I know I don't. So, tobacco is my anxiety reliever. Cool. So, I understand. So, cigarettes be my only anxiety reliever. And I drink NOS. Rather it hurts my heart, hurts my kidney, whatever. I don't know. But it hasn't. And even if it does, it can't get no worse than how it already is. Okay? So, y'all can kiss my ass on the NOS too. What else was it? Can't remember what the other one was. Come up with better material about the tees. Cause like, come on, dog. Like, really? It's 2025 already. New material? At least to make me laugh about it. Cause now you're like, really? So old. High school shit. Okay? Yeah. So, I'm not afraid to show my tees. I'm not. See? Most of them is in the gum. Shut the fuck what? Sassy. So, thank you, Sassy. So, y'all, I don't give a fuck what y'all think about my teeth. Call me a user all you want. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Okay? Let's see. As Corn, says it. Even though it says, if y'all want to single say fuck that, it's fuck that, fuck that. I don't care. Thank you, Shay. Oh, nice. That's cool. So, yeah, y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to about me. I don't really give a shit. I don't. I was trying to cover some bases on this live. I'm in Georgia. So, yeah, I wanted to cover a few bases on this. So, I'm going to post later about the gingivitis and gum disease and what it looks like. Both of them. I tried getting braces in my teens, but because of the gingivitis and gum disease, it wouldn't have mattered. So it didn't. And at the time, Medicaid wouldn't pay for it. They just break off. And I'm not afraid to show it. Because I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't. I'm the one girl in this whole world that will laugh at you. Like, really? Is that the best you got? Is that the best you got? Really? Come on. That's right. So, yeah. Come up with some better material if you're going to make fun of my teeth. Because if you don't, I'm just going to ignore you. I'm just going to ignore you. When it comes to my kid, I love my daughter. And I love my son. I love them both with all my heart. I know out of all the people here, somebody in here, or her, or him is in this chat right now watching. So if you see me, I love y'all very much. And I always will. But as long as you got them in your ear, I'm going to stay on this side. I'm 40. That's right. Thank you, baby. So when it comes to my daughter, we don't talk right now, okay? The reason, I'm not going to go into the reason, but the one thing on why I won't talk to her, as long as they're in her ear, I'm not going to be in the other. I don't want that back and forth bullshit, okay? Drama free, bitch. Drama free, okay? She can tell you that. I'm a drama free bitch. And I'm going to say that way. My heart depends on it. So unless y'all want to see me another night, no drama. Oh, I know it's about my daughter, but tell my daughter that. Right? Thank you. Betty says, oh my God, cat. This is fuzzy. No, I just wanted to cover a few bases while I was able, with a little bit of energy, to do it. They're adults. So, rather there are videos about, nice, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Nice. I love it. Ain't that one of those ones? Right there? Yay! You know what? I just clicked on one and went with it because I don't know what all it does. But yeah, it's pretty. So, what I was saying is I love my daughter with all my heart. But as long as she's got them in her ear, I'm staying over here. Period. I can't do drama. My heart depends on it. Period. If y'all want me in lives, she's got to stay over there with that drama. If she's not with that drama, then by God, she can come over here and we'll do a live together. But while they're in her ear, I'm out. Is it really? I just picked on a little thing that looked like the universe. I just touched it and mashed submit. It's the only options I saw. It's really 50? Thank you, babes. Better material. Thank you, babes. It don't matter what it is, y'all. The point is I'm grateful, okay? Point is I'm grateful. But, like I said, if you're going to talk shit about my tooth, bring up some better material. Here, see, now talk. Now talk. Come up with some better material. Make me laugh. Exactly. Is that all you got? Look, I want you gone. I don't want that word anywhere in this live. Bye. Bye. Might as well handle you. Who is literally... Yeah, you got the money, I got the time. And thank you, Shorty. Thank you, babe. I'm sorry, y'all, but I do not tolerate that word in none of my chats at all. Ever. I'm not religious by any means. But every time someone says that word, it's like you're crucifying Jesus all over again. I won't have it. Oh yeah, she does. Hey y'all. Hey Jabs. How you doing? So, yeah. Anybody says that word, you're automatically out of my chat. Nobody's going to be crucifying Jesus in my chat. Let me go see if Mama Betty's ready. I'm going to go take her a smoke. Ooh. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay, you got to move. Ugh. Hey, baby. Hey, Tiffy. How are you? Thank you for following. I hate nose spray. Will not me a cigarette. And if anybody got a problem with that, I will show you my white ass and where you can put them lips. Anyway, I ain't wearing my nose hose right now because I don't fucking want to. And that's all you need to know about my nose hose, okay? I smoke cigarettes because it's the only thing I have for anxiety relief. The only thing. And I'm lucky to have that. That's it, yeah. And if you want to make fun of my teeth, come up with some better material. It's 2025. AI can do better than you. Just saying. She does. She's actually smoking on her cigarette, laying down right now. She didn't want to be on live, so I told her we'll do a live tomorrow then. See, tomorrow, if I'm able, I'm going to go maybe hopefully get my prescriptions tomorrow, and I can do a better live than I did tonight. I love you too, babe. I partied earlier tonight. I was like the DJ on here. But I was saying a minute ago, I love both of my kids, okay? The reason me and my daughter don't talk right now is because they're in her ears, and I'm not going to be in the other. I'm just not, okay? I know she's brainwashed. I know that. But there's nothing I could do about that. You know, you get what I mean? And if you don't, sorry if you don't. But I'm not going to be in the other ear while they're doing this about me in one ear. I'm not doing it. Because smoking with oxygen in the house. Honey, it's turned off. I don't ever smoke with it on. It is way over there. Mwah, but I got you. Thank you. But like I said, as long as they're in her ear, I'm not going to be in the other. Period. Now, when it comes to my son, his donor was on that stuff, and I didn't know about it. Okay? I didn't know about this shit until these bitch come into my hospital room 3 days after birth. Really? Okay, I better see pictures. Stay out of cars. But when it came to my son, yeah, I know that. But as long as they are in her ear, she's not going to listen to me at all. So I stay on this side. Drama free. Whole time I've been on here, it's been quiet, right? That's how it's going to stay. Even when that one and me are arguing, I completely go somewhere else where it gets quiet. Because I can't. Because every time anything drama related happens, my whole chest starts hurting. And one or two things either happen. Either I lay the fuck down, or I go to the hospital. And I'm not going to the hospital. Go ahead. You can adopt her. Because anybody is better than the one she's around, okay? I don't like drama either. But baby, you can adopt her. Any fucking body is a hella better than the ones that are in her ears. That you can take to the bank. But yes, I love her with all my heart. I do. You put us next to each other, and the only thing you tell us apart really is my wrinkles and her blonde hair. Or black. I don't know what it is now. But there's no getting to her with them in there. I can't. No. It's been a pattern her whole life with them. It's been a pattern, and I broke it. Considering my situation, I had to break the pattern. Because if I didn't break the pattern, the generational curse, then my granddaughter is going to live it. And I don't want that. Okay. I am so sorry. See, everything I wanted for her didn't happen for her because of them. And on top, I mean, I'm wrong too, okay? I'm wrong too. I was not, a perfect parent. But I gave my last dollar to everything to make sure she had. She's my baby girl. I love her. I would still die for her. I would still die for her as my baby. I'm not going to say that on here. I'm not doing that. I would give anything to hug her right now. I would give anything to hug her right now and tell her I love her. I don't want to cry. It make my blood pressure go up. No. But I would give anything to love her. Or I'd give anything to hug her and tell her I love her. But as long as she's with them, around them, I will stay thousands of miles away from her. Because I can't handle it. You can believe what you want on that one, Stars. But nobody but me and her know the truth on that. I love her with all my heart. Thank you for following. It all boiled down to us I'll tell you like this. The last time we talked, okay? And I know I'm being recorded. I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't care. And I know she will see this. That's why I'm saying this. The last time we talked, I love you too, thank you, was before Easter. The week of Easter, I got puking in a tall ass trash can, sick, okay? So sick that I couldn't even keep water down, okay? When it hit, alright? See, I was supposed to get hers and my Easter dress. I was going to get that with my check. Well, the week of Easter, I got sick, so I didn't get neither one of our dresses for Easter. I was dog sick, okay? When I was finally able, the day before Easter Sunday, I was finally able the first time to see my phone, the one text from her, okay? And I'll even post it if I have to. I probably won't have to. No, I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to. I'm just going to say this. Her text, all it said was, she got me a way better dress anyway. Talking about her step bitch Bianca. She was mad that I couldn't get her dress. I was sick, okay, all week. Didn't even be on my phone that whole week because I was dog sick over trash can all week. I lost all bodily function, wearing a diaper all week, okay? Same clothes all week because I could not get out of bed except to puke, okay? All week long. And then on top of that, after seeing that text saying, if you're wanting to see your granddaughter, well, good luck, because it's not happening. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do for her to say that? If you want to see her, you gotta come here. And she got me a way better dress anyway. The fuck did I do to you? I've been sick all week. I ain't said shit to you or anybody else, for that matter. What was my fault in this, Daisha? What? So, when I say they are in her ear, they are in her ear. Okay? I'm a bad mom. I always do this to her. Blah, blah, blah. Kizzy this, Kizzy that. Brainwashing my kid. So, as long as she's over there, I'm staying my ass over here. Point blank. Period. My heart won't handle it. I'm not reading no more drama bullshit texts. All because you didn't get your fucking dress on Easter, for Easter. If you wanted to clean up Mama's puke, okay, I would have got you a dress. Thank you, Sassy. But I couldn't. I was sick. Thank you, Sassy. Baby girl, you better remember, your whole life I've cleaned up your vomit, your shit, your piss, never asked you for a damn thing important that involved your life. Never. I always took care of you the best way I knew how. If I didn't have it, you had it. And if you didn't have it, I tried to make sure all my life that you had it. Granted, I was poor growing up, but I made sure you had. Hey, Sasha. You remember how many times I went to your school just to have a 30-minute lunch with you? Because how they kept you all that time. Because they were jealous of you and me, our relationship. Do you remember all that time? She complained, accused you of stuff, claimed this, claimed that, and all Richard did was watch. Thank you, babe. Do you not remember that, babe? Do you not remember that? Do you not remember all the times I came to pick you up? Pick you up. And all them times that I've picked you up, you cried on my shoulder because someone broke your heart. A POS, but someone broke your heart. Your donor broke your heart. Bianca took something else from you that I gave you. Jealous of this, jealous of that. Yes. Do you not remember, Daisha? Do you not remember all that? All the phones Bianca broke, all because it was something I gave you? Do you not remember all that? Do you not remember all the gas I ran out to take you here, there, and yonder? Do you not remember that? Do you not remember all the times you hung out with your boyfriend against my better judgment? Do you remember that? Do you remember all the friends you had when Bianca wouldn't let you? Do you remember that? The list goes on. If I was able to, you had it. I had to love you from a distance because of them keeping you from me all the time. Because she was jealous of me. Jealous of our relationship. I did, but I didn't never have the money to take it back to court. And when I did take it back to court, we got our way a few times, but Bianca would always take control of it. My daughter, Lindsay. Well, yeah, it is very informative. It's the truth. I know she's watching, or somebody is, from over there. Right. Okay. When I say they are in her ear, I mean they are in her ear. When somebody is so jealous of you to a point where they claim I'm this, I'm that, and the other, and 10 more shit things, well, what happens after a while? You start to believe it, right? Well, that's what's going on with my kid. Well, I do these things. I have done those things. The problem is... Alright, babe. It's just, the problem is... I can't talk to her as long as they're in her ears. And as long as... Thank y'all. I love y'all too. As long as... she's on the other side of the screen, wherever. I'm going to stay on this side. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you very much. Everything helps, baby. Thank you. Now look. So, if she was to come talk to me face to face by herself, she don't even have to have my grandbaby. Thank you for following. She don't even have to have my grandbaby, although I wish she would. That's up to her. because there's a whole lot in between that none of y'all know about. And I'm not going to display it here, but I am going to say this. Thank you, Christy. If she wants to come face to face with me and talk, just her, I'm down 100%. It don't even have to be here. It could be in public. I don't give a fuck. But as long as they are not in her ear. Easy. I'm by myself. She can be by herself. Okay. I'm sure she's everywhere out there, considering how they are. The more supporters I get, the more love I get, the more anything I get in a positive way, they gonna be right behind it, chewing y'all out. Now, well, her dad has let her be brainwashed. He could have stopped it. He's let her be brainwashed. It's the stepmom and step-granny that's brainwashed her. He's just stood by and watched. He won't do nothing. Yep. That's what everybody tells me, that one day she will come back to me, so that's what I'm waiting on. In hopes it won't be too late. This is fuzzy, y'all. Gotta have mama. But as long as she's over there and they are in her ear, I'm gonna be over here, nothing in my ear. You get what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. No. Drama free. You see, it's quiet here. That's how it's gonna stay. That's fine, Christy. That's what I'm trying to say. She got people in her ears. You know? Huh? I don't know who that is, Lisa. No. But I'm not going to say her last name. But anyway. I would love to talk to her, but not over the phone or the screen. It's going to be face to face, either here or in public. But until then, I'm not going to hold my breath on it, per se. Because I don't have much of one to hold anymore. But I do love her. I always thought she was the one that was going to prove everybody wrong when it came to mine and her relationship. Everybody always told me, as her being a kid, that she will one day grow up and not want to be with good, considering what people have seen with them. Hey, Cass, how you doing, babes? And I didn't believe them. I thought as long as she's seen the good and the positive and the good she was going to do in this world, and whenever she found her way in life, I would be beside her, watching her blossom to make her own family. I thought I was going to get to be there and watch it. But I was wrong. Everybody was right. They have kept her so far off her path, it's not funny. Do you have any idea what sinuses sound like, Lee? Or are you AI? Because if you're not human, then you wouldn't know what that's like. I'm just feeling enough to get this out, to be done with it. can't breathe. But like I was saying, I don't want a nose hose in my nose right now, okay? The next person that brings up anything about my nose hose, bye-bye, automatic. Because I'm talking about something completely different right now. I have no idea. No, she got her own place. Who told you that? She lives with her dude. I'm not going to... Actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to say anything she's doing, because if she wants you to know, she'll tell you. But no. On your question, no. But okay, but you can... Whatever. The dude she's with is awesome, or was awesome, but that's whatever. I was saying I wanted to be with them as she blossomed, but as long as they are in her ears, telling her I'm this and I'm that, like they've done her entire life, I can't do it no more. Okay? Like I said, y'all can believe what you want. I really don't care. I'm only saying this now because I know she's going to see it. And she'll hear it out of my mouth, not any of y'all. So, not necessarily. Well, when you asked, does she have her own place? I said no. But she's with a dude in his place, yes. But if she wants you to know anything else, you have to ask her. And it's up to her to be honest about it or not. But I'm not giving out info like that if she don't want it to be. I'm not like them, okay? I don't put people's business out like that. Okay? I'm not putting my kids' business out like that. If she wants to know, she'll tell you. But I love her. I'm putting my business out right here. I love her and I miss her. If she wants to talk to me, she knows what to do. Simple. Whatever you say, okay. That part's over with. Moving on, please. If not, then I'll just continue to grow over. But if that's what you want to call it, okay. I'm married. This is my place, not his. Get me? So, now, when it comes to my son, since I got 130 people watching, I know somebody will know him, and hopefully he'll holler at me. Love you too, Tasha. So, this info I want out there. My son, okay, after the third day, after giving birth to him, I didn't know this, but my son's donor was on that crap, okay? And please like and follow, everybody. Please like and follow. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for everything. Gifts, bio, likes, and follows. Mwah! But my son, after the third day of being born, okay, his donor was on that crap. And I didn't know that. Thank you for following. Mwah, mwah, mwah. This woman come in the hospital room along with a fucking officer in a car seat. I'm numb from the waist down. I just gave birth. C-section. Okay? So my mom's in the chat. Love you. That went through that. I got you, boo. I got you. But I was numb from the waist down, okay? C-sections don't take one night to heal. I don't give a fuck what nobody say on that. A C-section is due. week, alright? You got a whole baby out of that. Okay? So, it's more than one night of healing of that. So, to all my moms here that experienced that, love you. This bitch showed me a piece of paper with my donors, my son's donor's name on it, with rug test results on it. Love you too, babes. It said positive, and I didn't know what I was reading at first. Okay, I'm naive to this stuff at the time. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I was in there for a whole week, babes. I know how you feel. My doctor recommended I stay for a solid week after my C-section. And by God, I needed it. The doctor's not letting you sleep, though. Ugh. You know? Anyway, we finished this little test. Ugh. I get my finger started to do it. Finally, okay. 2:20. But anyway, gosh, can't breathe. Thank you, Miss Bruce. So, this is the first time me getting this story out, okay? Just let everybody know. Please like and follow if you hadn't already. I love you forever. I do appreciate it. But this is the first time I'm getting the story out, and I know somebody somewhere knows him. I know somebody does. So, like I said, I'm naive to this rug test paper. Okay, it's got, after I do my cigarette, it's got my son's donor's name on his page with the rug test name and results. I'm reading it and I'm asking her, what does this mean? She explains it to me and then tells me, I'm sorry, but we have to take your son. What? What'd you say? She repeats herself, slowly walking towards me. I'm still in the hospital bed, okay? My son's in my arm. I just got done breastfeeding, okay? Just got done. Well, hot mess. If I had to pay, I'd prove you wrong. But I don't really care what you think. I'm giving the story because I know somebody out there knows him. I ain't worried about you. Anyway, after reading the test, okay, they go to take him. I'm legit yelling at this girl, telling her over my unloved body, you ain't taking mine. Well, you gonna let me get to the story or what? Okay, so she tries to come over and get him. I don't let him. Okay, I don't let him. She explains to me the rug test, and then tells me she's there to take my son, and that 3 days from then, me and him will go to court over my kid. I'm not understanding why they're doing this, and the officer tells me if I don't let her, then I go to jail. My son's donor asks if he can hold him. My dumb ass hands my son over to his donor. I'm thinking maybe because that's his dad, he'd want to hold him. You want to let me get to the story or what? Okay. So, she tries to come over and get him. I don't let him. Okay, I don't let him. She explains to me the rug test, and then tells me she's there to take my son, and that 3 days from then, me and him will go to court over my kid. I'm not understanding why they're doing this, and the officer tells me if I don't let her, then I go to jail. My son's donor asks if he can hold him. My dumb ass hands my son over to his donor. I'm thinking maybe because that's his dad, he'd want to hold him. This motherfucker hands my son to her. Okay? The second that happened, take a while, guess what I did? I was at that second right before getting cuffed, okay? In a wheelchair. By the time I get to my hospital door to go after him, they were gone. The entire floor heard my scream, my cries, cussing out the donor, everything. The entire floor. Doctor recommended I stay for one more day in that hospital. I didn't. I left right after that because I was trying to get my boy back. I didn't get to go to court for another week. They didn't schedule court until another week. When I finally went, I found out everything that was going on, okay? So, the donor failed a rug test. They didn't know he took. 2, you know how he got the rugs? Spending our rent money to get it. I didn't even know rent was due. I thought he was taking care of everything. Okay? At least that's what he told me. Naive me thinking, okay? Alright? I wasn't even 21 yet. So, after finding this out, I left him. I spent 2 years trying to get my boy back. I had my own place, my own car, 2 jobs. One they knew about, one they didn't. All of it, okay? You know what my attorney said to me? She knew a family that wanted my kid. What attorney tells you that? Knowing you're trying to get him back. My son knew me. He knew me. Up to 7 years old, he knew me. 7. For 2 years, I seen him every single week. Every single week. On weeks I couldn't make it, I called ahead of time. But every single week that I went, was able to go. I did everything they asked me to. Everything. Okay? Defects don't give 2 shits about you, boo. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They don't. I passed every rug test with flying colors. To this day, still do. If asked. Well, I'll turn this around. I passed all the rug tests that I want to take. That are meaningful to take. Yes, they do. They love to take babies. That's damn sure what they did. After my son's caseworker told me that I had one of 2 choices. 1, let him be with the family he's with now. Or 2, I didn't sign my rights over. I don't care what you believe, boo. This ain't for you. Believe what you want. I don't care. It's not for you. Just saying. Anyway. Thank you for following, babes. So, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. DFACS is not for you. They're against you in every way. Don't care what you think or say. They're not. So, where was I? I did everything they told me to do on getting my boy. Yep. I did everything they told me to do, and it still was not enough. Okay? It just wasn't enough for them. Period. People with money keep their kids. People that don't have money don't get to keep their kids. Period. So, after finding this out, thanks for following, babes. No, see, that's the thing. I went to court every single time. Same old bullshit happened. They didn't like the money I was making. It wasn't enough for them. Even though I could take care of my son just fine. Just fine. He would have been comfortable. So, like I was saying, the caseworker told me I could sign him over to the family he's with, because that's who he knows, or I don't sign him over and he will bounce home to home in the system. Bitch, I don't want that for him. If I'm not going to get him home, I'm going to let him stay with the family he's with and just hopefully he will look for me when it's that time. Hey, Jennifer. So, the foster mom and me come up with an agreement that I could see him twice a year. And I agreed. I was seeing him twice a year with them up until he's 7 years old. His adopted mom and his adopted dad is named Tony Cohen and Shanna Cohen. They are Mennonites. My son's name, his birth name, was Draven Lee Griffin. His adopted name now is Drew Anthony Cohen. If anybody knows who he is, please patch him through to me. I at least want to see him or hear from him one more time, at least once, while I still can. I'm sorry, babes. I really hope so. God, I do. He's over 18 now. I've tried to call, I've tried to text, everything. Nothing. Even though it's still his adopted dad's phone number. He was born in 2006. His birthday is January 7th of 2006. I hope he did. I hope he did live his best life. I do. Whether it's with me or with them, I don't care how, as long as he did. I love him, and I do wish the best for him. I do. What do you think I'm doing? I have a right to put this out there at least once in my life while it's still here. I don't know if he has or not. From my understanding, it's a Mennonite family that's adopted several different kids. Nah, shit. I didn't have a choice on giving up the rights. I know that. But that don't mean I'm going to stop trying to see him. I'm not going to do that. See, that's the thing, though. Up until he was 7 years old, the adopted mom, Shanna Cohen, she told me I either need to let him be raised knowing me as his friend, Kizzy, or his aunt, Kizzy. Who the fuck does that? Not me. Not me. I didn't go through birth for nothing. But now, I wish I had done that, because at least I would be in his life. Yep. So, I know that I don't know how many kids they have. They take kids in because of the money. Hart County, Bowersville, Georgia, was where I've last known them to be. They had sold a farm they owned then. They used to own and operate Nova's Auto Glass. They sold that company too. So, I don't know. I don't think he knows me, or he would have reached out. So I'm reaching out while I can to one I had to raise from a distance because of them, and one I was never given a chance to raise because the system coming from them first. I think it's the second one, Amanda. Now, I have bad luck with the system because of Tammy Gibson and Bianca Acuff. That's why I have bad luck. If they stay the fuck up out my life, I'll be fine. Yeah. The motherfuckers that are in her ear, them, yeah. If they stay the fuck up out of my life, they've never liked me because I wouldn't leave my daughter alone. They never liked me because I was always around my daughter when they didn't want me to be. Okay? You can't tell me I'm not going to have lunch with my child, wherever it is she is. You're not going to tell me I'm not going to see my kid at this, or this, especially when parents are supposed to be there. You damn sure not going to tell me that I can't talk to my child. They didn't like that. Oh well. And that's what I've said my daughter's whole life since the age of 2 up. Ever since. I don't even know if he's going to be curious because I don't think he knows me at all. At all. That's what I'm scared of. They're not going to tell him about me. They're not going to tell him about his sister. I know his sister would tell him about me. I do know that. But I don't think they're going to tell him that he's got a sister. Or a bio mom. I don't. Every promise they've ever made has been broken. I seen Shannon one time in Walmart. He's younger than my daughter. I seen Shannon one time in Walmart. I was in the little Davy section. I had my little go-go cart full of stuff. And she seen me. And I asked her, I'm like, can I see him at least one time before it all ends? She stood there and paused for a second. I'll let him know. Bullshit, bitch. 2 years later, we're here. I know, that's what I'm scared of, Amy. I didn't ask your opinion, Penny. That's all your worth sounds like. I just know His birth name, Draven Lee Griffin. His adopted name, Drew Anthony Cohen. Born January 7th, 06. Adoptive parents, hey Hope, sorry babe, hey, sorry. Shanna Cohen and Tony Cohen. They owned Nova's Auto Glass of Hartwell at one point. Me last knowing her location was Bowersville, Georgia. I said, hey, babe. Hope, I said, hey, like 5 times. It's okay. It's okay. Draven, if you ever get to see this, I love you. Always have. I tried everything I could to find him. Like, I would give y'all Tony's number. He would answer, but that's doxing, ain't it? I know his adopted dad's phone number. It's okay. Like, I have his number. He just won't answer for me, and he won't answer for my daughter either. She's tried too. I have tried to call. He won't answer. He knows it's me. Every year I send a picture of me and my daughter to him telling him happy birthday. Every single year. Never stops. I do call. I have, and they know. No, he don't know me. They know it's me calling. I know Draven don't know me. Otherwise, he would have found me. Oh, well, me and his donor came up with it. Well, I'm hoping it's in time, though, and not too late. That's the thing. You're good. That's why I'm saying this now. Hartwell. It was in Hartwell before they sold it. Everybody, please like and follow. Please. Maybe one of y'all, he will find me, or maybe through one of y'all, someone could tell him I'm looking for him. Please. There's one of y'all, I know one of y'all know him. One of y'all. Birth name, Draven Lee Griffin. Oh, shit. 1706 is his birthday. I had a brain fart. Drew Anthony Cohen is his adopted name. He would, yeah. Yes, Kayla. He was born in Franklin County. Nice. Those were the good years, huh? He was born at Todd Cobb Medical Center when it was there. She was the one that came up with the bullshit of his friend Kizzy or his aunt Kizzy. Yeah. I would think they're either in Stevens County or Franklin County because I saw Shanna in Walmart 2 years ago. And I'm in Stevens. So they gotta be in one or the other. Well, I understand that, but you may not want to reach out. But does he even know me? Does he even know of me? That's not on him, though. That's not his fault if he don't know me. He'll have a memory of me, but not remember who I am because of them. No, well, y'all may think it's best for him, but I don't. If it were me, I'd want to meet my bio mama at least once before she passed. At least once. My opinion. That's what matters. Hey baby, how are you? So again, his birthday is 1706. And Drew Anthony Cohen is his adoption name. Draven Lee Griffin was his birth name. Right? And born at Ty Cobb Medical Center. And he's with Mennonites named Shanna and Tony Cohen. It happens. But I would at least want to know, you know? Yeah, this adoption, see, like, me and the adopted mom had an agreement where I see him twice a year after this bullshit court thing was. Well, up until he was 7 years old. After he turned 7, all promises were dropped. So since then, nothing. Same phone number as dad. His adopted dad's got the same number, but won't fucking answer mine. He answered for Daisha one time. After that nonsense, me and her has tried our hardest. I'm just scared that it'll be too late for me and him. So if anybody knows him, please have him get in contact with me. Please. At least a phone call. FaceTime. Something. This is TikTok. The entire world knows about TikTok and has it. I know somebody out there knows him. Okay. That's what you think, then go right ahead. That's your opinion, hon. I know her. Just saying. I'm not talking about my daughter. I'm talking about finding my son. If you want to put that much effort into it, look for him. I know where she's at. Look for him. Nobody really knows the story between me and my kid but me and my kid. She can say what she wants, but the whole truth ain't gonna come out. That's okay. I don't worry about that. I'm not worried about that. I want my son. I want to see my son. I have her blocked on social media. I got tired of seeing the negatives. If you want to dox her, that's on you, not me. Okay. She's going to expose what she thinks is the truth. That's fine. Everybody has their own version, including you. Yeah, only 2. I haven't yet made all the videos I need to make on my exposing, so those are to come, and those will be on my YT. You'll have to go there to see it, not here. Thank you, Sheila. Yep, that's true. That's true. Overall, I am going to deliver the promise I made to everybody on exposing them. You know what? I'm going to do that this following week. I'm going to make that my homework for y'all. I did. Honey, I did everything before doing this. I did everything before finally coming here. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Melissa, I'm going to tell you like this one time, okay, honey? Nobody knows everything that's between her and me. As long as she's on that side of the road, I'm staying on this side of the road, where it's peaceful. As long as they are in her ears, I'm not going to be in this ear. I'm just not. No. I love her. But if she wants to come together, we can meet in public. Doesn't even matter where. It's as long as she's by herself and I'm by myself, we'll meet. But till then, I'm not trying. I know, Kelly, I've already tried. I know. They are easily brainwashed. You are damn right. That's exactly what's going on with her. Brainwashed. That's why I'm over here, not in her ear. As long as she's over there, that's her. I know. There's all kinds of stories about me over there. All kinds. I know. You can make a movie out of them. I'm going to. I know, Kelly. Yes, she did. Yes, it's all like that. I'm going to make a movie out of all of it. I got you. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you. I'm not saying right now what's true and what ain't, but in this movie I'm making with all those videos, they made, not her, they, because they put it in her head. Okay, what mod? Nice try. I got several mods that are only reason they're my mod is to fuck people over. They're called bad mods. Huh? Okay, for one, all the videos that my kid makes, I don't watch all of them because they're not worth my time. Everybody has their own truth, their own version of the truth. She can make her videos about me all she wants. I don't care. But I'm not going to stoop to that level either. I'm going to gather all the videos and make a movie out of it, yes. I am going to do that for my own personal gratification. And then I'm going to post it. Everybody else does about me. They put bits and pieces of their truth in a video. Well, yeah, she was born with a lot of heart. She got it from my side. But as long as she's over there, nothing I can do. Nothing. So until then, everything that she makes on her version of the truth, I'm going to put those all together and make it a movie. Oh, I know, babes. I'm just saying what I'm going to do with them all, that's all. Some of the videos that she's made, I've already saved together. So those will be all that will be on my YT, not here. So I quit caring about what people thought about me. And as long as they are in her ear, I'm not going to be any other. No. That's like Satan and Jesus on your shoulders, both telling you what you should be doing. I'm not going to do that. No. I am letting them. I ain't responded. I do love her. I'm saying it in front of 135 people that I love her. Hey, lady. But yeah, I do love her. And I love him. Thank you, Amy. So, yeah. Oh, I'm always going to be myself. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about that. My cat's still in my lap. If anybody can get a hold of my son, that would be great. And my daughter, if she wants to talk or reach out, she knows how to. Not over the phone, not over FaceTime, in public, or right outside my house. Bye. Mind your own biscuits, and life will be gravy, bitches. Love it. Mind your own biscuits, and life will be gravy. I love it. I love it. Love it when I automatic think I'm a user. Okay. I told you, beautiful, I was going to take it. I was going to take that sand. Starting to hurt real bad again. Honestly. Ugh. Thank you. Huh? Question. What do I gotta get sober off of? Tobacco? Nice? Hell no. Cigarettes? Sweet tea? How you out your damn mind? Next. Love you too. Alright, I should spike it. The nonsense is gone, so it can't be that. Thinking about lighting up another puff, so it might be that. I'm gonna finish that puff. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, but I'll be down. I gotta have my sugar. Gotta have my sugar. So I got my sugar. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch, but I'm a bigger bitch. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, babes. Yeah, my daddy always taught me to not give a fuck what people think about you. And guess what? I don't. Just saying. Tell y'all this, okay? Because I already know them motherfuckers are going to try to come out with it in a worse way, alright? Look. My daddy, Lord rest his soul. Daddy, I love you. But for what I'm about to say, you know, it's got to be said. The truth of it's got to be said. Because you know they're going to lie their way through it. I love you, Daddy. But you know I got to do it. Listen, y'all. Right? Let me get this out while I can. My daddy, Lord rest his soul, I love him with all my heart, okay? God taught me forgiveness. God taught me forgiveness, okay? I want to make sure you heard that word for word, alright? Hey Ashley, how you doing? But from the 6th grade up to 9th, okay? 6th grade up to 9th. He did things. I'm glad to hear that, Ashley. I'm kind of hurting. He did things that that a person shouldn't do to their daughter. Okay? My daddy was all I knew those 4 years, okay? I dated guys in school, but I never not once fooled around with any of them at all. You better be liking and following for this story. Just story time. Liking and following. Nobody say sorry because it's nobody's fault. Okay? I'm okay. Not the usual okay, but I'm the okay that y'all see me. Okay? Anyway. I mean, I'm fucked in the head. Thank you, VJ. I mean, I'm fucked in the head. Thank you. Narelle? Did I say that right? Narelle? If I didn't, I'm so sorry. But thank you, babes. But, he was all I knew, okay? I said it right? Yes. I'm so terrible with names. My daddy was all I knew. My mama was never around. Okay? Never. And back in these days, you could only send a letter or call through a landline in those days, okay? Well, when I sent my mama a letter about my brother, of course, he didn't want to come over or live with us. So it was just me and my daddy all those years. Well, I never told anybody, like ever, because of something my daddy told me. If I told somebody, I would never see him again. Okay. Anyway, I asked him why, okay? He said because he would be in prison for a long time. I asked him why again, because I'm naive to this. I'm a kid. He said because if they find out what he did to me, he will be gone for a long time. So that stuck with me. Me knowing that daddy was all I knew. My daddy was all I knew. We weren't around people, but family, and that was hard to come by anyway. We lived mostly in the country, anywhere we lived. So it was just us all the time. maybe a girlfriend with me here or there from school on the weekends. That's it. And even on weekends, it was not pretty. Okay? But I met my daughter's donor. I met him when I was supposed to go on a date with his brother. Don't cry, it's okay. I'm okay. I'm fucked up, but I'm not that kind of fucked up, okay? But listen, okay? So, going through 4 years of this M word, knowing I can't tell nobody because where are they going to make me go? I don't want to be in the system. I ain't got no family. Nowhere that I could go anyway. And then my daddy would be in prison for a long time. That's a lot on a kid. That's a lot on a kid, you know? So I didn't tell until I met my daughter's donor. I ran away from home to be with him. I didn't come home for 3 days. I finally called Daddy and told him I was moving in with Richard. Lord knows Richard wasn't no better. Thank you, babe. Lord knows Richard wasn't no better. I'm so sorry, Sheila. But no, my daughter's donor was not no fucking better, okay? Hey, baby. Hey, babes. Y'all doing okay? I'm good. I'm just trying to get the story out that I've been meaning to tell y'all for a hot minute about my daddy while I'm able to. So, sorry. I'm glad to hear that, Jim. So, for 4 years, I was the M word from my dad. That's all I knew. My daddy was all I knew. No family. Nobody else. And the ones that were around claimed they suspected something, but the motherfuckers never said nothing. Right? So, there was one other in my family that touched me. Him and his wife were babysitting me while my daddy was at work. During this nap time for us kids, he touched me in that area. After he done it, he said, "I'm sorry." This was someone I trusted. How you gonna do that to a kid? Someone you see as your niece. To this day, anyway, I forgave him. Took God, but I forgave him. But overall, 4 years, my daddy doing the deed, the actual deed, 4 years. Yeah, this is my first time ever coming out with it like this. Hey, Stacy. I wanted to get the story out because I know they would tell their version and they weren't even there. So, they tried to use the experience I had with Daddy for years. They tried to use that against me on my daughter. Granted, they didn't get away with it, but Bianca tried to use that against me. Claim I was going to do that to my daughter. What the fuck? Really? Just saying. Thank you, exactly. Exactly. I mean, it went out the door quicker than she brought it in here, but seriously, is that really what you're trying to come up with, bitch? Really? Anyway, like I said, when I met Richard, it ended. My dad hit the road because he knew I was going to tell, and I did. It's okay, don't apologize, just pray. No, thank God that I'm healed, because you just don't even know the other half of this story yet, okay? So, for 15 years after that, okay, I didn't see my daddy. When he took off, buddy, he took the fuck off. Nobody in the family, ever. And he was close to his brother. My uncle, okay. Nobody seen him for 15 years. I don't know. I don't care what. Nobody did. Nobody could find him for 15 years, okay. Well, through these 15 years, I've experienced everything. I've had father figure after father figure after father figure after father figure after that. In more or less, some of them were father figures, some of them were you look for a father figure, but the father figure is trying to be your man kind of thing. You get me? Ew. But that's what they wanted. So, 15 years, okay. Well, at the end of this 15 years, exactly. At the end of this 15 years, this address popped up online that I found. It had a number that was no longer in service, but there was an address. I wrote it, okay? Of course, you had to pay for it. It's that USA search thing online. That's where I found it. Okay, I was living in Athens at the time. Even though what he did to me, I'm telling you, God helped me forgive him. Okay, to the point where I wanted to know my daddy. Because after 15 years, you would think, he's apologetic, right? Right? But he's changed. Maybe. You don't know. After 15 years, something's got to change. Something's changed. I want to know. I got to know. It was a void. I had to know. I wrote it. Please like and follow, y'all. Please. Please pray. I wrote it. I got a letter back within that following week. So, I had a number on it. This name that was on it was speaking for my daddy. That was his nurse. So, thank you for following. Thank you, Lisa. So, yeah, everybody, please like and follow. I do appreciate it. I called the number, okay? When I got the number, this lady answered. No. Sorry. When I called the number, he answered. I was scared shitless, y'all. Scared shitless. Okay? I said, I'm gonna say his name because he's no longer here anyway. Is William Holtzy here? Is this him? Yes. Do you have 2 kids at such and such name? I said the names. Yes. I said, would you like to talk to her at some point? He said, yes, I would love to. And then I said, hey, Daddy. I got quiet and just, it felt like 100 years went by. First thing he said was, oh my goodness, I love you so much. Thank you, Amy. He said, oh my goodness. Did I love you so much and I'm so sorry. The words I never thought I would ever hear out of my daddy. Thank you. The words I thought I would never hear out of my daddy's mouth, because he was not the type to say sorry about nothing. Thank you, Amy. So, needless to say, I lost it. And I told him, Daddy, I love you and I miss you so much. Thank you, Amy. And I unloaded in about 2 hours worth of conversation with him. I told him about my brother. He was living in Morganton, North Carolina at the time, in hospice. His nurse lived with him, / his girlfriend at the time. Not serious. The following weekend, guess where my ass goes? Okay, nice. He was right off the interstate in those apartments. Well, apartments that you could barely see off the main highway. Anyway, nice. Okay. He's in Morganton, North Carolina, in like little government apartments. And I went up there to stay a weekend. That picture y'all seen of me that I made on Father's Day, that was our first meeting in 15 years. He was on oxygen. Thank you, BJ. He was on oxygen and a little safe full of meds, and AKA me right now. The nurse told me everything medically wrong. By that point, he's had 3 heart attacks. Thank you, BJ. Pacemaker. I think he said 3 stents. Thank you, BJ. Just all kind of stuff wrong. Basically like me, minus the pacemaker, stents, and the surgery stuff. Sorry, Sandra. He came back with me. Thank you, Amy. He came back to Georgia with me and moved in with me. We were living in this apartment in Athens, Georgia at the time, and we had to move from there. Thank you, Amy. I'm trying to think. Late 20s, early 30s, I think. He was 57 when he passed, and that was in 2015. I got to be with him for 6 months before he passed. He had COPD. I had went to the hospital in Athens. I forgot what for. And then as I'm coming out of the hospital, I remember when I was in the hospital, a car hit me in the parking lot of the hospital. So I had to get seen in the hospital. On my way out of the hospital, he was in the waiting room being seen. My daddy. So as he's being seen, they're telling me his COPD's at its final stage. I lose it again. So don't apologize. It ain't your fault, babe. We had to move to a motel to have a roof. At this time, we was in this place for a couple of months, to the point where we just had no more money to be able to stay in it and pay the other bills we had. I was his caretaker, and like I said, he's on hospice. So they came in and took care of him too. I didn't have a car at the time. They wouldn't let me see Daisha at the time either. I had to have my daddy moved into this place where they bring people on hospice for a few weeks until you find a place for them. Well, I don't care how far I searched high and low for a place for me and my daddy to move to. No fucking body would. Duh. Okay? Apparently we needed to make 3 times, at the time, 3 times more than what Daddy brought in with disability and what I brought in helping. Because I was getting half pay time, like part-time pay, helping, like take care of him. But none of it was good enough. So, not to them anyway. So I had to make the decision to move him into a nursing home. I hated that. He, after he would call me every night after being put there, asking me how much longer he was going to have to be there because he couldn't stand it. I couldn't blame him. I couldn't blame him. I wouldn't want to be there either. Who does? Really? I got a phone call from one of the nurses saying that he was fussing at him because he couldn't smoke his cigarette. It was this tobacco-free campus. The fuck? You gonna take 90% of this man's check, not let him smoke a fucking cigarette? Really? Wheelchairs a fucking man outside and let that man smoke. He got a whole $50 out of his check every month. I'll be damn if he won't go smoke a cigarette. Come on. The fuck? You know? You know, for my daddy, cigarettes was his only anxiety reliever, too. He couldn't smoke green. And he wasn't a drinker. Neither am I. But he called every night asking, if I found a place yet, and I hadn't. In the places I was at, I was stuck. I couldn't do nothing about it. I had my daddy's stuff. I carted it along with me everywhere I went. and trying to find us a home. No one would ever fucking accept us. Thank you, Kit Kat. No one, y'all, please like and follow, please. But no one would ever accept us because he was on disability. Really? Is that really your fucking reason? Hey, Judy. But, I learned his, everyday ways in the place. His daily coffee. Thank you, Judy. Daily breakfast. You know, the stuff that old people like. At this point, he was 57. The week. The last week. No, we say, was it the last week of his life? He called me every night. I declined his calls. I declined him. I was tired from working. Why did I do that? I told him to call me the next morning when he got up. He never called back. I got a phone call at work. I had a voicemail. Thank you, Judy. The voicemail was the nurse saying that they needed me to call him back. I figured he had done fussed another nurse out because he wouldn't take him to smoke. So I called back. Thank you, babe. But when I called him back, she had said that he had passed away. Right when she called me, it was the hour before that he had passed away. And I wondered why he didn't call me that morning. Why the fuck I declined those calls? Why? I was supposed to be there. I was a day late of being there with him. I was going that weekend. I was going to see him that weekend. I couldn't make it. And I declined his calls. I didn't get to say goodbye to him. When I went to claim his body at the nursing home, his face looked like he was gasping for breath and didn't get it. COPD took him. That's what happened, y'all. I apologize. I just... Why didn't I do the fucking... Why didn't I forgave my daddy. I love my daddy. Thank you, Judy. A lot of people told me that I went above and beyond for this man after what he done, and that they didn't know anybody else that would have ever done that for their abuser. I took care of him the best I could, but why didn't I answer the damn phone calls? Selfish. I was fucking selfish. My brother don't even know my daddy. When my brother was sometime before he was 10 years old, he had a cyst in the back of his head. Hold on. When my mom and dad were together, when we were kids, yeah, but I still feel selfish. I didn't answer them phone calls. I love my daddy. But I didn't answer them. But when my mom and daddy were together when I was little, me and my brother had this bunk bed in our room. We would sit in a certain way and play house. Me and my brother did. We would have this ice water and spanking on dolls and shit, like mom and daddy. Well, me and my brother were on top of it, looking over the side as kids do. Well, I go to look over, and you too, Miss Bruce. I gotta look over, and my brother, okay, you know those sliding doors, mirror doors, back in the day for closets? That track that it's on to keep it on, the sliding mirror doors. Well, we had one of those in our room. He fell off the top of the bunk bed and hit that track on the floor. Busted the back of his head wide the fuck open. All right here. All this right here was open, and you saw a skull. Me as a kid didn't know no better. All I knew was he was crying. So we ran to the living room to Mama and Daddy. Daddy seen the blood on his head, so we went straight to the hospital. Come back later, he's got stitches all the way down. Well, years go by. Okay, Mom and Daddy ain't together no more. I live with Daddy at this point. You know what I just told y'all. I didn't know none of this stuff was going on with my brother at the time. He was getting migraines daily, not knowing why, and no way of getting rid of it. Mama kept taking him to the hospital, and doctors not figuring out what the fuck's going on. Well, one finally does figure it out. He had a cyst back there from that day. It just got bigger and bigger and bigger. They had surgery and it took it out. After that surgery, he don't remember shit from surgery and before. None of it. So, he has no memory of Daddy whatsoever. None. So, they never had contact after that. Let me see what Mama's hollering about. Be right back. No, 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 no. What's that? Come on. No, no. What? Get her a snack cake. I'll be right back. Oh, God. Okay, we're a snack cake. Here in a minute, I'm gonna have to get off here, y'all. Battery's going dead on the tablet now. After all that crying, I'm gonna have to lay down now. Get my blood pressure back right. Kinda. Well, two story times for y'all tonight that I didn't know I could do tonight. I'll have to tell you that one later, Blue. I don't know, really. Been a while. Tell you what, though, most of these are going out tonight. Sammy, Muni, Saturn, Bella, Garfield, Fuzzy. That's just the ones in here. Like I said, they're about to go. Most of them about to go out. Right. That's why I said it took God for me to forgive him. But I did. Meanie's like, what do you say my name for? That's just inside right now. Those others are outside. Most of these stay outside. They were just inside right now because I've been on here, not in there putting them out. Yeah. Garfield's an outside cat, but I've been bringing him in a lot. Like I said, it took God. That is my domain. But I've been letting Garfield stay inside more a little bit here lately so I can get him eating more. Wanted him to gain some more weight. So yeah. Hope everybody I wouldn't say enjoyed story time, but I hope everybody got the story time. I don't know exactly how many. I haven't counted in a while. Yeah. And here's Red walking in. Red, Red. Red, Red. You want to say hey? I said Red, Red. Red, Red. Red, Red. You want to say hey? Come here. You had to come up here, didn't you? Not really. I mean, I usually get a big bag every month, but I wasn't able to this month. So, I'm feeding them scraps. But they usually eat better than we do anyway. Okay. Hey. Gotta be on my shoulder, don't you? It wouldn't be so bad if she wasn't so hot. Yeah? See, hers and Garfield's, they have a bad back with the skin. So I've been trying to medicate them. Thank you. You want to tell them good night? You tell them good night? She's my cuddle bug. Ouch. Thank you, Judy. Get my lap back now. Say hey. Say hey. Right there. Oh God, yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I got one dog too, and she's laying over here on the couch. She don't care about these cats. Thank you for following. Hey, Lulu. Thank you. Oh, girl, I know how you feel. I know. Okay. Oh, okay. Here in a few minutes, y'all, I'm going to get off here. Oh, my goodness. Mama's fixing to come in here and be done and lay down with you, okay? In a minute. Lord. Yeah. Yeah, for real. You ain't lying. That's these. They're demanding. I know how you feel. This one wants to stay out of my lap. I put her down and she goes, headbutt, red. It's coming again. Don't. You're too hot. You're too hot. You're too hot. I'm sorry. Oh. Anyway. We'll get up here and say hey to them then. Say hey to them. No. No. Let's not do that. Okay. There's 90 people in here and this chat's going so slow. Be right back. Yeah, I'm going to be putting me some cats out. Yeah, I see ya. Let me wipe her mouth off. Probably just going to sleep it away. Depending on how I'm feeling when I get up tomorrow. For who? What do you feel bad for? Let me wipe Minnie's mouth off real quick. Sorry, her sinuses are like mine. Always running. Don't feel bad for me. I'm okay. I'll try. Mama and Mimi are really the only reasons here that I even keep hanging on. Alright. Hurting now, Sasha. But, Mama and Minnie here are the only reasons I even try anymore to breathe. You know? Like, honestly, I want y'all to be honest. What would y'all do after finding out that I passed on? That my time had finally come? What would y'all do then? Once you found out? Honestly. I know people don't believe that I'm on hospice. I know that. I really don't care what they believe, but I know they don't believe it. But what would y'all do after hearing that I finally passed on? Well, the chat is slowly fading. It's already almost 4 o'clock here. Well, what's it gonna do though when y'all find that out? Yeah, they do. But I remind people though, even though miracles are real, and even though God does heal, but that don't mean He will. You got to accept both ways. You accept that He can heal, and He does, but you also got to accept that He don't always do that. It's just whatever He wants to do with that. So you got to be prepared for either or, either way. So that's what I am. I'm prepared for either or. I must be doing something right for 90 people to be in here. Oh, I know. That's why I never really do talk about it. I'll just bring up hospice and leave it with that. It's people that ask me the questions. Mm-hmm. I don't know why Saturn does that. It looks so beautiful over there. Look, let me see how something. Saturn. Saturn. It's so big. Saturn. You just gotta be right up under me. Saturn. Whew, okay. She's in her room, the lady you're talking about. Thank you. Night, Judy. Love you too. I'm about to do the same thing in a few myself. I'm tired now. After all that crying, I'm tired. And thank you, Mama. Is everybody liked and followed yet? Sassy. Listen to you. Laughing at my snorting and laughing. Love you too. I can't help it when I get to laughing too hard. Sometimes the snort comes out. Thank y'all for all the likes. Hopefully something like Monday or Tuesday, we can do like another party night with the music. What y'all think? Maybe like Monday night. I'm laughing and snorting, huh? Is everybody good on here? I have no idea, Mama. As far as I know, I don't know, but it's still cool to have that many likes on it. From my understanding, though, it gets me on the FYP page, FYP thing. So, I like that one, Sassy. This afternoon I got on here. I've been on here ever since. Before that, I did a YT download. Y'all go check that out. Other than that, about to go lay down because my back is killing me. Okay. Well, next time I get on live, that's what y'all do. Tap, tap, tap. I wish. As far as I know, they don't. I don't know. But it gets me on FYP, so I'm okay with that. And it gets me out there. Thank you for following, babes. Thank you, Mama. So, I hope everybody's okay tonight. Thank you for all the gifts and all who are doing the bio. And thank you for likes and follows. I do appreciate everything. I do appreciate all the kind words. Y'all know it's the first time I've ever got the whole story out over live, ever. Yeah. Maybe Daddy will come visit me in my dreams tonight. Hopefully. And then I'm going to text Mama tomorrow. My bio mama. Y'all don't forget about my son's name. Drew Anthony Cohen is his adopted name. He was born Draven Lee Griffin. Born 1706 in Franklin County at Ty Cobb Medical Center. To Tony and Shanna Cohen, Mennonite. So, y'all get the word out, please. Tell Daisha I love her. tablet's about to die. So I'm going to get off here. Let y'all get all y'all's likes and follows and everything else out of the way until I'm about to get off here. Yeah, the battery's about to die. I hope everybody enjoyed your night with me. I love y'all. You know, I've done that before and it's worked, but not always on your time. It's happened, but not on my time. But that's real. So, anyway, I love y'all. See y'all soon. I'm going to post the info about my son later. His name and all. So maybe y'all can help me get it out there. I love you. Good night, Mama. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye. So maybe y'all can help me get it out there. I love you. Good night, Mama. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye. So maybe y'all can help me get it out there. I love you. Good night, Mama. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all later. So maybe y'all can help me get it out there. I love you. Good night, Mama. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all later.